What's going on, guys? Not very often I make YouTube videos anymore. So today we're working on my S13 and I'll show you what we're doing. So we're just getting rid of some sound deadening real quick and we are gonna paint the rest of the floor pan white. So right now I'm just working on getting rid of this material and then I'm gonna mask everything off. But this stuff comes off. I know a lot of people try to take it off with like dry ice and stuff, and I mean that obviously works the best, but I'm just kind of quickly taking it off and just putting enamel over it. So we're not going to take like too much time. At the end of the day, it's just a drift car. This is not going to be a show car by any means. I mean, it's one of the most roughest 240s. It's not like a complete shit box, but you know, she's just, we'll see where she goes. I don't know if I showed off, but the wheels that were on my S14, I slapped on her, picked up some new tires for her. So these wheels do need a respray. You can totally tell that they're kind of crispied up. But yeah, other than that, I mean, been kind of dailying this guy because it's super reliable, doesn't overheat, everything electronically works to my fucking surprise. So yeah, definitely kind of like my little commuter lately. I don't know why. Probably because the family vehicle gets like way less miles per gallon than this does. I mean, this thing is actually fairly fuel economy wise pretty good. I mean, it's kind of up there with the Honda Civic, maybe a little bit less miles per gallon, but these things really are underrated when it comes to being commuters, in my opinion. I have two, so I would know. So I'm gonna vacuum her up, clean the parts that need to be cleaned up, and then we will start doing the enamel on the floor pan. As you can see, like I previously stated, the rest is already enameled up. It looks really good. Very drift car-esque, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know if I discussed this, but I painted the headliner black. I'll show you later. I re-sprayed the dash and the pillars just because they kind of need a paint. But yeah, those need some love. You can tell that the old 90s tint is like coming off. You can see it peeking through. I'll probably get some Gook on one day and just try to get it off with like a razor blade or something. It's not really that fun removing old tint. If I crank the window up, you can see there's some right there that I got to get off. So, you know, kind of a pain in the ass. But yeah, this is our drift car. Still gotta wire that or hook that puppy up. It's pretty much perfect for what it's for, and it's looking all right. Starting to get it to my liking. So as you can see, last time I think I showed off this car, it was pretty rough. Today I'm gonna fix it up. At some point I'll go back and paint those door jambs probably silver because I'm not gonna keep the car black. But this stuff comes off. I know a lot of people try to take it off with like dry ice and stuff, and I mean that obviously works the best, but I'm just kind of quickly taking it off and just putting enamel over it. So we're not going to take like too much time. At the end of the day, it's just a drift car. This is not going to be a show car by any means. I mean, it's one of the most roughest 240s. It's not like a complete shit box, but you know, she's just, we'll see where she goes. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about the progress we made today. Right here is obviously the S13. I'm sure you're able to tell, I have now finished up the paint enamel coats on the car. Came out really good. By the way, I don't know if I previously mentioned this or not at all. The car used to be red. I'm not a fan of red cars. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that or not, and I don't believe I'm going to be keeping this guy black. Moving along. Oh yeah, by the way, I got to remove the old tint. I think I talked about that in the clip today. I'm not sure, but just not looking forward to that. There's a view from the rear third door and or hatch, whatever you want to call it. As you can see, I got as much interior for creature comfort as I think I need. The spare wheel wells area came out really good, really good. Oh, by the way, gonna have to replace these over fenders. These are jank. I don't feel like fixing them. I'll probably pop them on the forum for free, whoever wants it, repair it, but not even my style, honestly. Probably pick something up from Street Faction or pardon, not Street Faction, Fine Line Tuning. But speaking of Street Faction, we are going to get heel plates on top of where I enameled today. So yes, with harness running along there, again, red door jamb. It came out fantastic. You guys can kind of see a little bit of overspray right there, but yeah, who gives a shit. So yeah, we're gonna put heel plates right there. And if you don't know what heel plates are, essentially it's just like sheet metal with some gusset on it. Gussets or whatever you want to call it. So yeah. Yeah guys, I'm so fucking stoked on how this all came out. It looks so good. Just all white. It really feels like a fucking drift car, and like I said, I really do have, I feel, as much interior as I need for creature comfort. In fact, if we go to our little interior station, you know, we got our door cards, which are in pretty damn good condition. Got a couple of rubber floor mats for now. These are great. Bezel, shift boot, trim, footstep, footrest, and our middle console, which we did respray. I know it looks a little rough, but I'll tell you what, it looks a hell of a lot better than it did when I bought the damn car. That's for fucking sure. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked on how this all came out, man. So we're gonna go ahead and put everything back in. Oh, and the shitty NRG seat. Gonna put these guys back in, and I'll show you what it looks like in a sec. Just want to also state that at some point, picking up some brides or some thrashes, possibly Recaros, just something better than NRG. NRG is just crap. I was driving today this morning, obviously, and this seat's not super uncomfortable, but it's just sketchy, you know?